Enter your password twice and then tap Save. Proceed to edit the network details as before if necessary and finalize your selection as we described. As far as Wi-Fi goes, you can configure RedEye Pro in the same manner as we have just reviewed. Of course, RedEye Pro offers 10100 Ethernet as an alternative as well. Generally speaking, configuring Ethernet is as simple as plugging in a LAN cable before you power on the unit, but you also have some configuration options. To configure the LAN connection on RedEye Pro, first join your iOS device to the same network, then launch the RedEye app and tap on the Setup tab, as before. Select your RedEye Pro from the list and go to the RedEye Setup screen. Under the networking section, you should see two new rows, one displaying the LAN IP address and the other for the LAN MAC address. Tap on the row labeled Ethernet to configure the LAN connection. The LAN configuration screen is identical to the network detail screen for Wi-Fi. Here you can choose among different addressing protocols. DHCP is the default and most common choice, but you can also assign a static IP if you wish. Tap Save when you're done to finalize your changes. As with Wi-Fi connection changes, RedEye Pro will drop from the network momentarily and then rejoin. Although RedEye Pro will normally use only one network connection at a time, you can configure RedEye Pro's Wi-Fi connection while connected to the local area network. To do so, tap on the Wi-Fi row and configure as you would otherwise. The benefit of configuring Wi-Fi while on the LAN is that if you have trouble connecting to the Wi-Fi network, you do not need to reset the network connection to start over, because RedEye Pro will retain the LAN connection until the LAN cable is removed and the unit is rebooted. Thus, if you plan to use RedEye Pro's Wi-Fi capabilities, you may still want to plug into the LAN first to configure Wi-Fi networking, and then once you have confirmed that it is working, move the unit to its final location. Networking can be tricky, and we do not have time to go into all the possible issues and solutions here. However, we should mention a couple of the most common troubleshooting tips before moving on. If you run into network difficulties, don't panic. There are a couple of things that you can check which usually bring you back on track, and our support team is always ready to help if you get stuck. The first question is whether the RedEye unit has successfully joined your network. The best way to check this is by logging onto your router's admin page and looking at its DHCP client list. RedEye MAC addresses always begin with 002387, and the MAC for your particular unit is printed on a sticker affixed to the underside. If your unit has not joined the network, then please try to reset the network connection and provide your password again. To reset the network connection,